Rana Basharat Ali Khan warns of impending humanitarian catastrophe amidst drastic funding cuts to global aid efforts. The 12th of March 2025, Rana Basharat Ali Khan, chairman of the International Human Rights Movement IHRM, has issued an urgent warning as severe funding cuts plunge the global humanitarian system into crisis. In a stark address, Khan highlighted that the current reductions in aid budgets are forcing life and death decisions for millions of vulnerable people around the world. The humanitarian system is reaching a breaking point, Khan stated. When funding is slashed, it's not merely about numbers on a budget, it's about lost lives, fractured families, and communities left without support. We cannot stand idly by as the world's most vulnerable are abandoned. Khan stressed that this crisis marks one of the most significant challenges to humanitarian work since World War II, with over 300 million people now at risk due to dwindling resources. He noted that humanitarian workers are facing layoffs, essential life-saving programs are shutting down, and aid organizations are being forced into making impossible choices, underscoring that the issue extends far beyond financial constraints. Addressing the compound effects of rising conflicts, climate-related shocks, and ongoing economic instability, Khan called for immediate action. This is not just a fiscal shortfall, it's a crisis of our collective conscience and our commitment to human rights and global solidarity, he emphasized. Khan urged governments, private sectors, and individuals alike to step up their support and address these critical funding gaps without delay. Furthermore, Khan highlighted the need to empower local leadership in crisis-hit regions. Those closest to the crises understand the needs best. We must shift power to local and national organizations to ensure that resources are directed where they are needed most, he added. In his concluding remarks, Khan reiterated the urgency of transforming the current system. Our mission is clear: to save as many lives as possible with the resources we have. But we cannot do it alone. This is a defining moment for humanity. Our actions today will determine our future. We must choose compassion over indifference, action over apathy, and unity over isolation. About the International Human Rights Movement IHRM. IHRM is a global organization dedicated to promoting and protecting human rights. With operations in over 60 countries, IHRM relentlessly combats injustice, supports marginalized communities, and works to ensure that the rights of the oppressed are safeguarded.